Hello everybody, my name is Danzo Crazy, also known as Daniel. This country here is where I'm from, Georgia, not the state, the country. And this channel is all really about doing POVs or whatnot. Hopefully by the end of 2026, this channel will have at least 500 to 1,000 subscribers. And my Instagram, hopefully 10K. I'm still growing. I have a lot to, do. This is only the beginning. Hopefully by 2020, like when 2026 ends, I can look back at this video, since this is the first video. I be posting on Instagram about 6 to 8 times a week. I really want to lock in because, social media has always been my passion. What I do want to say is, none of you guys might know me, and some of you might know me because of Instagram and whatever. And I'm really hoping that, maybe I get famous and we look back at this video in like a year or two and see where how far I've accomplished. I really like to include my country, Georgia, because Georgia is a very small country, and I really like to be open about where I'm from. I'm not only Georgian though, that's the other thing. I'm also Russian, so I don't really like saying that I'm from Russia because after all the war and everything, but I am Georgian, most definitely. But another thing is, this is the room right here. We have some graffiti. This right here is Merab Dvalishvili shorts. His custom shorts. This is called the papachi. It's a Georgian traditional hat. We got the setup right here. Maybe I can do some like games or whatever. We have PlayStation right here, Nintendo Switch. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. And then, Georgia. I'm really excited for what I can do in the next few months, few years. I really want to stay locked in and stay dedicated to all this shit. Because, where I'm from, it's kind of hard getting famous because Georgia is not a, popular country. We've made it to FIFA, we made it to UFC, made it to basketball, even NBA, like Mamukelashvili, Zaza Pachulia, Bitadze, but there's not really too much like Georgian content creators, Like the only content creator I really know is like probably like Face Testament. And my goal for Instagram is to be like followed by, known people, like Ficha Kvaretz Khalia. I don't know, it's a journey. It's gonna be a very good journey. So, I'm really excited for all of this, because I really wanna, make my family members proud, my friends proud. And I am based in New York, so if you guys ever see me in New York, feel me? You guys say what's up, take pictures, whatever. I know I'm not that famous, but mark my words, I will be famous soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So